What is up, guys? It is Ecode here, another video, and today I'm back here on Unity, and today I'm actually not doing a scripted devlog video or anything. I'm actually here just doing a normal devlog video on the Dark Realm, but again, like I said, it's not going to be scripted because I don't have actual footage of the game. I'm just doing this live because I'm actually developing the game on my new MacBook that I got. That's where I'm going to be doing my game dev stuff on, and I haven't really figured out all the recording settings, and the ones that I'm using right now on it kind of suck, and I don't want to give you guys that crappy recording quality or anything, and all that lag that you guys can't even see what's going on. But anyways, yeah, this is the game I'm working on, the Dark Realm. It's I know the story, but I haven't I haven't talked about it in a bit, so I'll try to explain it the best I can. So basically, it's about a guy that has been basically stuck, got stuck in a coma. He, left his house for work, normal day. Then he got attacked by this, black, weird mist stuff, and he woke up in this weird kind of dark realm. But in reality, he's in a coma. And basically, throughout the game, it's gonna be a side scroller, just a story game. I've been working on it for like I think a month now. Maybe even more. I'm not even sure anymore. But I only like barely have the first part of the game not even done actually. I still have a long way to go. But I don't plan to quit on the game like I have in past games. But anyways, so yeah, basically he has to fight through his way through this realm and just get his way and fight his way back into reality. The story could probably use a little bit of work. I'll be working on it, I know the basis of it, but, I need to create an actual, full story that I can tell. But, yeah, so let me just go ahead and show off the game, actually, here. Well, so I have a main menu, obviously, but, actually, let me, stop playing real quick. But, so I do have a main menu, as you guys can see right here. But, actually, for the past 2 or 3 days, I've been working on a save and load system, which through a lot of troubleshooting and lots of forum posts, I finally figured out how to get it fully functional with what I wanted to do. I'll probably be adding on to it because different stuff will be needed to save, later. But I have, everything that I need to save so far done and loaded, and I also added a little way to create a new game and a load game. Sadly, I don't have save slots. I don't really know how to do that. Maybe I'll add that in the future, but right now it's just a new game and a load game. But yeah, let's go ahead and show this off real quick and show you guys what I have. I do have a combat system, but as you guys can see in the background, let me turn down my volume actually a little bit. I do have a main menu soundtrack, and I have an in-game soundtrack which I made off of a program called GarageBand on my MacBook. Free program if you want to check it out. But so the options button doesn't really work, neither does controls. The quit button, that's very easy to set up, but these two don't work yet. I'll be working on those later. But if we hit play here, loads this. Let's go ahead and just load a new game here. And so yeah, again, I do have a combat system set up, and I have a health system and all that set up already. But when I first started setting up the save and load system, I just wanted to go ahead and basically just save player data. But then I realized, obviously everything saved is very essential. So I went ahead and took the time and lots of troubleshooting. I actually got frustrated a few times because I'm using player prefs, and like in the past it would have been very confusing for me, but once I actually took time and patience to figure it out, it actually ended up pretty well. But also just different bugs and stuff got in the way, but I got those solved so far. But yeah, so again, health system. Let's go ahead, and I do have this little my last video was a tutorial on how to make this little frame system. I actually adjusted it a little bit just for this game specifically because of the way it saves the player's position. I went ahead and actually put around the little edges, and I actually made each of those boxes, and I adjusted the code a little bit. I might show that off here in a second. But yeah, so these are of course the frames. Let me kill these spiders here. So for health, the combat system oh, hello. The combat system isn't the best in the world, but this is my first time ever making a combat system, so I think it feels pretty good to me. But then again, I've gotten used to it at this point, so I haven't really heard from any other eyes or ears. So we'll see. When I put the game up for testing, we'll see what happens. But yeah, let's make our way to this house. Killed off these spiders here. Get out of my way, please. But yeah, no. So right now, I added a little drop system where you guys can see, like, I get an extra heart. So I added little heart containers, and I made it so they drop little hearts. Obviously, the heart containers in the actual game, I'm gonna make those very rare. Maybe drop by from other bosses or stuff, and or they can be found. But like the hearts to refill your health will be dropped by the spiders. But you know, I just have those both in spawned by the spiders right now, just for testing purposes. But yeah, so let's go ahead and go into the house. So I have a little thing, a little house here. I built a little scene here. So if I hit E, I go ahead and load into this little scene that I built here. Kill off these spiders once again, and then if I go over here, hit a little trigger, and these lights turn off. I'll add some sound effects and stuff later. But also, so if I go ahead and, you know, obviously this play button works. I'm going to change this to resume. This is just play for, again, testing purposes. But I've hit quit. It sends me back to the main menu. But it actually saves everything. So if I go play, instead of new game, I hit load game. And then I'll just, I'll spawn right back here, which, as soon as I figure out the issue, or fix the issue where the spiders can kill you, while you're loading in. But I'll probably just turn off their attack script for a bit, like while the player is loading in. But anyways, yeah, I have another frame here with just a flashlight, which I'm gonna have that in later. But yeah, so I made it so the game could save, you know, the lights, which I didn't realize you could save like booleans and like, you know, game objects in their, like, you know, active state. But actually look it up, and it's pretty easy to do. I mean, with my system, all my code is definitely not the cleanest code. It could probably be a lot better, but again, this is like the first big game I've made, and I'm honestly still in the beginner stage of being a game developer. Like, you know, I have many years to go before I learn everything, and just, you know, figure out the best way to do stuff. But anyway, so if I go back out here, it just brings me back to this place, which actually that wasn't too hard to do. I mean, obviously I had to look it up. That's where, honestly, I learned most of my stuff. I just go on forum, I go on Google, I find forums and just look up, you know, how to do stuff, or certain things that I don't know how to do yet, that is, and, you know, I just implement it into my game. It can't always be the easiest thing, but, you know, it definitely teaches you some stuff. But, yeah, so again, that's really all I have so far. I'm gonna add some more stuff, definitely. But I've really just these past couple of days I've been focused on just getting the save and load systems ready, just so I can, you know, have it ready for the rest of the game. Because honestly, that was the hardest part for me so far. I mean, other things have been very difficult, but that was just, you know, that took me 2 to 3 days to finish, just because I didn't know how to do it yet. But that'll definitely help me in the long run, though. So I'm glad I figured out how to do it now. Man, so that's really all of the game so far. That's all I have. Again, you know, not too much, but I've just been working on that save and load system. I got this combat system ready, health system, you know, all that. But yeah, so that's really all. That's really it for today, guys. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're new to the channel, go and hit that subscribe button. They're really appreciated. And I hope everyone's day's been going good. If it hasn't, then I hope this video helped. If it didn't, then I hope you guys can do something today that'll make it go good, and then you can reflect on today and say it was a good day. So yeah, I'm Z Codes. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next one. Peace.